and welcome to Off the Hook. I am Pam with BeeCreative Crafts, and these are my lovely panel ladies. Joining me tonight, we have Miss Nancy from Little Treasures by Nancy and Miss Dawn from Dawn Yarn Doll. So welcome in, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, ladies. How are y'all tonight?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm pretty good today.
I am doing good. I am sleepy, so we'll see how long I can last tonight, y'all. I know a lot of y'all have reached out to me via Messenger, texting, just commenting on here. Yes, I was in the area of Tennessee that got hit by tornadoes. No, it was not in my neighborhood. I did measure it out today. I looked on the map just to see. One of them was about 29 miles from my house, so a little close for comfort for me. And the opposite end of the county, which was closer to like where the storms went through, some of them are still without power. As far as I know, nobody in my county was seriously injured. Some of the neighboring counties did have a fatality. So if y'all could just keep all of them in your prayers. We do have a young person that was injured in a couple of counties over, doing some cleanup after the storm. So he is in need of a miracle. So if y'all are the praying kind, please send up a quick prayer for him. I would appreciate it. So let me just welcome everybody in, and let's see who we got here. Scrolling back to the top, hello, Miss Karen, and there's Miss Nancy, welcoming everybody in, and Miss Kimberly and Candy. What's up, Miss Chocolate? There's Miss Dreamy. Hey, girl. She says, hey, y'all, hey. And there's Mr. Jerry, Mr. Yarn Doll. And Miss Sonja. And there's Miss Dawn.
Hello, everyone.
Scrolling. Hello, Miss Connie. She says, how are y'all doing? Guess what I'm working on? I'm going to guess a flower or a flower pot. Connie's got her little garden going on. Hey, Miss Chris K. And Dreeny said she will be lurking because of the storm. And yes, y'all, I mean, it's been pummeling us. It went all the way from, I don't know where it started, but I know it hit several of I know it came from Kentucky down, or one of the storm cells did. And it went all the way across into South Carolina, because I know it affected Miss Cynthia from Cynthia's Joyful Creations. But she also did not have any damage at her home, but she was without power earlier. And let's see here. Karen said her daughter was also under a watch, so she packed things up in case they had to go, but thankfully they are safe. Good deal. And everybody's saying hello to everyone. Dawn's going to go eat her some strawberries. Strawberries. You know what, y'all? I may have to get up early in the morning. Well, not early, early-ish. And go to the farmer's market and get me some fresh strawberries. Let's see. Connie says, kinda. There is a flower involved, but she's making a gnome with a sunflower on it. Oh, cute. And everybody's saying prayers for everyone with the storm-related stuff. Thank y'all so very much.
I got me a bouquet back there.
You with your carnation? Oh yeah, you've got your carnations and your rose and your daisy,
and a little tulip.
Oh, that's right. You made the little stuffed tulip. That's really cute. That might be an Ami I might actually could complete.
Oh, it was pretty easy. Isn't that cute?
You know what? You can put some little eyes on it, make a little cat.
You can put a little face on it. But the next one I'm gonna do it like probably an inch longer.
Oh, that'd be good.
Because it looks too stubby for me, because the leaf is about the same size.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks out of proportion.
It would make a cute little, and also when she sent me a picture, I was like, that would make a great little toy for a newborn, because there's nothing that they could choke on, and it would be soft and squishy.
And you could put one of those round cat balls. Inside as a rattle. I have some, but I don't know which box I'm in.
Let's see here. Karen said she got 2 more flower coasters done today, and this time she made clay pots and posted to Nancy's Facebook. Awesome. And y'all, if y'all ever want, I have a Facebook group. It should be linked in the description box below. If y'all, it is a private group. You just have to answer 3 little questions. But once you answer them, I will let you in the group. Right now, I do. I have to approve the post, and that's just to cut down on the. At the time that I set up my account, there were a whole lot of spam type posts going around where you thought it was somebody you knew, and then they would come in and it was just a spammer.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, they weren't doing anything terrible. They were just wanting you to sign up for weight loss type things. But this way it kind of cuts down on that. And then as I get to know you, I'm thinking about, they sent me a thing not too long ago where I can change the settings. So if it's somebody that has consistently posted, then theirs will be automatically approved. So I need to look into it some more, but I'm not as active in my group as I should be, but I try to.
I have some. I have several because I wait for a couple times that they've posted to make sure that they're not going to be posting something I don't want.
Right.
And after that, I just pre-approve it so they don't have to worry about waiting.
That's
but
cool.
It's not like they're going to wait a long time for it to show up.
Yeah, and usually my phone will tell me when I have something pending, and sometimes it doesn't. So I need to go check and see if I have anything waiting. So if you've been sitting there waiting for me to approve it, that's my bad because it hasn't told me. So I need to go check that. So, hello, Miss Darcia. Welcome in.
Before we go, how many do we skip after the stack double?
After the stack double, the first one?
The
first stack. Row. The first one, you skip 2. And then after that, you skip 3.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Jerry said, got Paul number 2 done for the Sun Bunny. I may be slower than most, but I will get there. Hey, you're doing better than me, Jerry. I still haven't even started Sun Bunny number 1. But that is because I just have like this mental block when it comes to doing the Amis. I don't know what it is. I just cannot get into making them. They're not my jam. I think it's because I know that I'm going to have to sew them all together. Even though I usually, when I make stuff like that, I figure out a way to not have to sew. I figure out a way to attach it as I go, but still. But I need to. Let's see. Chris is working on flower coaster. Awesome. And Miss Candy finished a hanging fern plant. Oh, I bet that's pretty. Kimberly. She says she's short and stubby like the flower. Girl, me too.
Kimberly. Me too.
I feel kind of called out by that, but yeah, me too.
I resemble that remark for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, you know. Cody said, let's spread the plant love. Yes.
I know. I thought it looked
Oh,
like the little emoji, the YT flower emoji. Nancy, you nailed it. That's what it looks like.
Yes,
And
it
I put it in the
does.
chat. You can see.
It does. For sure.
What flower emoji?
The flower emoji, like on in chat. Like your little
The one
tulip.
with the sleeping eye. It's got a sleepy eye and a little sweet face, and it's pink.
I'll have to go to you. It might show it on this side, but I think it'll be on the YT side.
Yeah, I think it is.
Let me go check.
Let's see. Karen says she uses cat balls too. Go ahead.
It's the fuchsia flower shape in StreamYard.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, cute. All right, let's see. Karen said she uses cat balls for hers. She made an ice cream cone for the grandbaby, and she loves it. And she's 6 months old. And yesterday, watched her sit up on her own live chat. It was so cute. Oh, that's so sweet. Hello, Miss Regina, Miss Angel.
While I'm over here, I'm going to share you out.
Awesome, thank you. And Miss Candy said she sent an email with a picture, and yes, I can share. Awesome. Okay, I will go grab it. And Connie said the gnome goes from hat to the body, so nothing to sew or connect. Ha! Yeah, there you go. That's my kind of, yup. I got a jam. Hey, Thrifty, she said, good evening, everyone. Just got off work. And there's Mr. J. Took, Moonlit Moth Creations. That is Joseph. Welcome in.
Oh, I see it now. It does look like it. I just have to add the face.
And it would be real simple, too, to do the little sleepy eye and the smile.
Oh, yeah.
I'm giving these to my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law.
Carrie said it also looks like the Mario flower.
For Mother's Day.
Oh, that'll be sweet. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready to get into some crochet? I'm at the bottom of the chat, so if I missed you, I am so sorry. Shout it out again. Just say,
I'm going to switch my camera.
Just hit it again, and then I'll grab you. Okay, so let me show you my blanket, which is sitting right here. And Joseph, this is for you. Because I heard you say last night that you are not a blanket person. But guess what? I love blankets. But this one would be easy because it's a different stitch every month. So, and you only work on it a little bit each month. So at the end of the year, you got you a blanket. And this one could easily be a queen size blanket. Very easy to adapt. All right. So here's what I got so far, y'all. Ta-da! Okay, so each month. And now we are ready to roll into May. So here in May, I guess I can make me big so y'all can see, right? Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Okay, so down here at the bottom, we have the moss stitch, followed by sedge, followed by half double. Last month we did the shell stitch, and now we're working into the iris stitch. For those that are stitching along with me, your stitch count going into May needs to be 199, which, lucky for y'all, is the stitch count that we ended April with. So all you have to do is do your 2 rows of single crochet, and y'all are ready to roll. All righty. So let's
roll with it tweed.
Yes, and I'm using roll with it tweed. I'm using stuff that I have in my stash. This came from Ollie's on clearance because y'all know I'm all about finding a good deal. So this one we're going to use, what is this one? Oceanic again. And let me scroll back up a little bit. And here we are in chat. Okay, so Joseph says, currently in battle with ages with his phone, smashes against a rock to see if it helps the storage space. I feel you on that. I had to go buy me a new cable so I can, y'all, I so miss the SD cards. Because I could take out an SD card, put in a new SD card, and walla bam boom, storage. No, I have to like plug it in, and then I'll get like halfway through a video, and then it'll tell me it's lost connection with the phone, and then I gotta start all over, and it's very aggravating. But anyway, so yeah, I feel you on that a lot because I film most of my tutorials. Well, I film 99% of everything on my phone. And there's Mr. Jerry. He's been a member for 7 months. What? Scrolling. Hey, Miss Debbie. Nancy, look at you. Alrighty, let's go over here. And y'all, StreamYard has been really good and has not kicked me out playing my videos. But if it kicks me out, I'll be right back. So, Miss Nancy, let's see here. Where are my videos? This is for you. Miss Adele, hello, how are you? She has been a member for 4 months. Awesome sauce. And so y'all, Miss Adele is our lurker extraordinaire. And so this is for everybody that's hanging out in the bushes with Adele. This is for y'all. Hey, Miss Anita, welcome in. And y'all, I'm going to make us back to
Hello, everyone coming in.
Catching in the newbies coming in here right quick. And scrolling. And Jerry said he's going to go get a couple of iPhones this month. Awesome. I've got an older one, but it's already full and it doesn't do well. So I need to do that too. I need to look and see if I can find one that's like super inexpensive just so that I can not use my everyday phone. Because when I got this phone, I traded in my other one so that I could get a discount on this one. You know how that goes. Hey, Miss Katrina, welcome in. And there's Miss Dawn. Also,
pretty colors already changing.
Oh, pretty. Now, okay, are you using a larger hook than what the yarn calls for?
The yarn calls for a 4mm.
4mm, and you are using
a 6mm.
But you also are like me and crochet a little on the tight side. But y'all, what she is making, because Joseph is asking what she's making, she is making a shawl. That's really pretty. What color is that, Miss Nancy? Let me switch us and make you big.
I do not know why it's called rainbow because there's no rainbow color in there.
I don't see it. That's very neutral and muted. I just don't see it.
I don't see it.
But Nancy is making a shawl wrap.
And it's a skinny cake.
Skinny cake. What is that? What is that word? What is that?
Karen.
No, like the grammatical opposite. A skinny cake.
A fat cake?
You know what I mean? Like, there's like a word. Somebody help me out. You know, like
slender?
Like what'd you say?
Are they slender?
No, like you know, like when you take like skinny and cake and they don't normally go together. Like
oxymoron.
There you go. Thank you. You know, it's one of them skinny cake. I guess it could be
because if you eat cake, you ain't gonna be skinny for long.
There you go. Yeah. But anyway, so she is making a rectangular shawl, which I was gonna start later in the live. I just may or may not
Hold on a second. I didn't show it. Here's the headband I made with the Irish stitch.
Yay! And that's what she started making last week.
Yes.
Jerry said, wow, October was 7 months ago. I know, right? Hey, Noe. Noe says, I come in with an ad featuring squirrels spinning on bird feeders. Awesome.
And because this is 248 stitches long, it'll probably be the project I work on the rest of the month.
That's okay.
Like the sedge stitch, I did 3 headbands, a bag, a cover.
I loved the sedge stitch. I really loved that month. I was really impressed with that stitch. Okay, let's see. And Jerry's like, yep, Nancy working with the gray tones today. I know, right? Yeah. If only she would, pop a little color in there. And there's Miss Regina coming in with the oxymoron. And Joseph, thanks. I knew y'all would help me out. Oh, thanks, Kimberly. She said, don't forget to like and share. Share out the live. Thank you.
I did.
Me too.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. Let's see. Jerry said, well, I will stick with the mechanically separated chicken snacks working. All righty. All right. Let me switch my camera around. Hey, Liz. And we're going to get started. And I'm going to show you how to do the stitch first. And then I will, then I'll jump over to my blanket. That way, if anybody wants to stitch along with us, and you do not have to make the blanket, you can make whatever you want to make. And let's see, is that a good? Yeah. I'm seeing if I'm too zoomed in.
This will be my first big project since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, Nancy has been making small projects. So y'all, if you want to join in on the Jerry says mechanically separated chicken equals Slim Jims. You can keep your Slim Jims. I'm not a fan.
Oh, I like them.
Well, they taste okay. It's just that like when I try to eat them, it's just like chewing gum. I just like chew them for forever. Whoop, and Dawn is using DK colors. Let me switch so you can show what you're using, Miss Dawn.
Oh, thank you.
DK colors.
And this is an anti-pilling acrylic by Premier. Yes. And the colorway Iris. Do you see a theme?
Iris stitch.
There you go.
Now you won't forget the color you used.
Right?
Every band.
Yes, it's matching. And it's a light 3. They recommend a 4mm hook, which I do have here. So I have 383 yards, and I cannot make a washcloth with this. So that's fine. How many should I cast on?
What would you like to make? What are you wanting to make?
Miss Connie D.
Hey, Connie.
Hi, Connie. What can I make?
How many yards? I had 300 and something.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to configure.
You could do. I mean, you could do a shrug if you wanted to, because it wouldn't have to be very. It wouldn't have to be very wide. Just something that you can throw over your shoulders in the summertime. 383. Do you have another one, or is that the only one you have?
No, I have lots. I have lots.
Oh, well then, yeah. If you have lots, then yeah, I'd totally do I would do a shrug, or you can't see me, ha ha ha. I'm like holding my arms out.
It's a 3 weight, Joseph. I got a light 3. It's a light 3.
I guess shawls. So I was gonna make a rectangular shawl, and this is what I'm gonna be using when I get ready to do that, because it's orange. I'm making a summer wrap because this is a really light lacy stitch, and I'm gonna use a larger hook size. That way it'll be flowy. So that's up to depending upon how long you want to work on this project, or if you want to do a quick project. That is up to you. Alrighty. If y'all have any suggestions for Miss Dawn on what she can make, drop them in the chat. And let me scroll back up because we've got a couple of people that have come in.
I was telling my husband today, because I'm looking at your yarn there. I showed him my I love this cotton basket. It's getting very, very low.
Gotta replenish and wait till it's on sale.
I guess we have to find a way to get to Hobby Lobby and get a trunk full.
Exactly. Or see if they have a free shipping. Let's see here. Miss Liz, I don't know if I welcomed you in yet, but if I did not, welcome in. Miss Noe mailed out the purse her aunt bought.
Awesome.
Scrolling. Hey, Mishi.
Hey, Mishi.
Hi, Mishi.
And Angel's asking Kimberly if she's still enjoying the snow. Yeah, Kimberly sent me a picture the other morning. Snowing. It's crazy because it was snowing there, and the high here was supposed to be in the 80s. It's just crazy.
Today, the high here was 95.
Wow.
And my poor little window AC units are not up to the task.
Wow. I have 81. I had 81. That's warm for us.
Wow. It was definitely, it was warm here today, but not as warm as it has been. That rain that came through did cooled it down. Noe said she finished her bee-themed hook envelope. Awesome. Hey, Zach.
Hook envelope? Explain.
Angel said, been dealing with storms all week. Same here. Hey, Rudy. And Kimberly said, snow's all gone. 61 there. All right, y'all. Let's get started. Okay, so you were going to do, y'all know I like to do a foundation row. I do, especially when I'm working with a light lacy stitch like this. I don't do it every single time, but
Like
usually I
these.
do. I usually
Like
do.
these.
So we're going to learn it my way because, why not?
It's your
But
freedom.
I can show you how to do it if you want to chain and not do a foundation row. So if you want to chain and not do a foundation row,
Hello, Zach.
chain a multiple of 4 plus 3. If you want to follow along with me, then you need to chain a multiple of 4. So I'm just going to do, for today's little tutorial here for this little swatch, I'm just going to do 16.
Because 4 goes into 16 4 times. Right?
And then that way, it's
I'm
not
thinking
as
to
hard
myself,
for me to count. Because usually I'm like, I'm going to do 20 or I'm going to do 40. And then that's a long time. So for this just the demo, I'm going to do 16, show y'all how to get it started. That way I can flip it over to my blanket. All right, then I'm going to fold it forward, boop, so you can see them little humps. See them little back bumps? That's what I like to work my single crochets in. So I'm just going to flip it forward and then work a single crochet in each stitch all the way across, which will give me a total of 15, which will be a multiple of 4 plus 3. So if you're already working on a project, so I know Chris K is working on a scarf, you just need to make sure that your stitch count going into your next section is a multiple of 4 plus 3. And Noe said it's a giant granny square lined with fabric, and she folds it up like an envelope, and you can store your crochet hooks.
okay.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. So it's a hook.
When she said envelope, I'm thinking paper. I mean, how you put hooks in paper?
And Connie is answering Mishi, and Mishi said she was driving, so she may not see chat. So Connie is answering Mishi, saying she does not see an email from her. So if you could please resend it. Hey, Miss Bridget, welcome in.
Hey, Miss Bridget. The queen is here.
And 1. Okay, so if you do not want to work this, the foundation row, all of the stitch tutorials that I have found in every stitch dictionary that I have found that was talking about the iris stitch says working into the 5th chain from the hook, you start the iris stitch and then skip 3, do the iris stitch, skip 3 all the way across until you have 2 left, and then you skip 1 and work a double crochet. When I do mine that way, it really draws it in. So you may want to play around with your stitch count and add 2 extra. So, and Connie said she did check her spam. Zach said his ankle is itching at the moment, so not working on anything. Okay, let me reread that. He is itching his ankle, so he's scratching his ankle and he's not working on anything. Well, when you're done scratching your ankle, grab your hook and some yarn or your diamond painting. All right, y'all, so when you get to the end, chain 1 and turn. Okay, I like to do a stack double. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a tug here so that chain kind of disappears. Then working into this first stitch, work a single crochet.
Let me do something here. Hold on. This black background makes this dark.
Okay, honey, I'm sorry. I'm behind. You got to go a little slower for me. So
Okay.
what do I do to do the first?
Where are we at? Where are you at?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I got my chain.
Okay, you got your chain. Okay, so work a single crochet in each stitch back across in your chain.
Okay, I'll meet you at the end.
Okay, how many are you doing?
35.
Needs to be a multiple of 4.
Oh, I meant 36.
Okay, carry on.
Sorry.
So when you're done, you'll have 35. You're good. Carry on.
Right. That's yes, that's what I meant. Yes. I did. Yeah, I did the one and then the turn and.
Okay, well, while you do that, let me back up and show everybody what I just did. Okay. You know what? Instead of pulling my hands up, let me just zoom down just a little bit more.
Right.
Everybody in the chat, see, let me know. I'm trying. We're trying to. Whoa, that zoomed me way in. Well, we'll roll with it. I may have to, rolling it back out. Jerry says, "Don't," and her dental floss. Okay, so you're gonna.
This is thick for me. It's a 3-weight. What are you talking about?
That is thick, yeah, right. Darcia says ads. Yep, ads come in every 30 minutes. They should be quick. By the time I'm reading this, you're probably already back. Okay, so chain 1. And then what I do is I just hold my little loop that's on the hook here and I just pull it. And that makes that chain shrink down a little tight. Because I don't want it to be seen, but I still like to do a chain 1 before I turn my work. Okay. Then in this first stitch here, work a single crochet. Sorry, y'all. Okay, and then in these 2 little side legs, insert your hook, and then work another single crochet. So you're working a single crochet on top of a single crochet, and that's going to give you a stacked double. Now you can absolutely just do a double crochet here, or if you like the foundation row and you want to do the chain 3 method instead of working that there, chain 3, and then you'll skip 3 and work into this one. Doing a stacked double like I am, you're going to skip 2 and working into that 3rd stitch. We're going to start the iris stitch. And let's see here. Noe says making a headband for her mama to wear on Mother's Day. Awesome. So the iris stitch, y'all, is 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Then you're going to do a chain 1. And then you're going to work 2 more double crochets back into that same stitch. So it looks to me a whole lot like what I was always called a double V-stitch. I have tried to find if that's actually the name of a stitch, and I have found nothing, because every time I look for double V-stitch, I get just a regular double crochet V-stitch, which is just a single. But anyway.
Oh, no. But I know of this as a double V because that's what it's referred to in the Heart Collector shawl.
Okay. See, because that's what I had always heard it called. So when I saw iris stitch, I was like, oh, okay. See, I'm learning some. That's the main reason I wanted to do this, is so that I could learn the name of the stitches that I've been doing for years and years and years and find out what the stitches are really called. So apparently this one is the iris stitch. So 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and a lot of stitches have multiple names, I have found out.
Yes, they do, but the double V is 2 double crochet, 2 chains, 2 double crochet.
So okay. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay.
Yes. So it's not the iris.
So it's very similar. Very close.
Very similar. Yeah.
Okay. And welcome in, Miss Ashley. She said she is crocheting an afghan.
Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
Yep, and Mishi says, yep, just chain 1 instead of 2 in between. Okay, well, see, I learned something new. Okay, so the double V has 2, the iris has 1. And then we are going to skip 3 stitches, and into the 4th one, work the iris stitch. Working. Ashley is on row 2. Hey, Steve. So chain 2, or 2 double crochet, chain 1.
Hello, Mr. Steve.
2 double crochet, and that is your repeat all the way across. You are going to skip 3 and then work the V-stitch. And y'all, I'm trying to keep my hands turned back because this camera is not sitting at the right angle. So if y'all can't see, just let me know and I will try.
I can't see. The reason I can't see is because my camera is blocking the TV. But if I move it, I'm not using that camera right now. It's my front-facing camera.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in front of my monitor, and where you're crocheting right now, it's being covered by the camera.
I got you.
Okay. But that's okay. I got it. I got it.
Go ahead.
I skipped how many? I did my.
Okay, so you did your first double.
Yeah.
So now you'll skip 2
Okay.
And then in the third stitch, work your iris stitch, which is 2 double, chain 1, 2 double, all in the same stitch.
Got it.
And then after that, you'll skip 3 for the rest of the way, all the way across until you get to the end.
Okay, cool.
Then when you get here at the end, you will have 3 stitches left. You will skip 2, and then in that last stitch, work a double crochet.
I hope I counted my stitches right, so we'll see when we get there.
If not, you can always fake it till you make it. You can.
I will fake it because I ain't gonna another 248 stitches.
And Ashley said she is not following a pattern for the Afghan. You know what? That's usually how I do. I do follow patterns sometimes, but most of the time I just wing it. All right, y'all. Now, from here on out, it's a 1 row repeat. Okay?
Sorry.
So chain 1, turn. In this first stitch, work a stacked double. Again, if you prefer to work just a standard double, go for it. I like the look of the stacked double, and that's how I've done all the other ones in my blanket, so I'm trying to keep it a little bit consistent. Whoa, I'm splitting my yarn.
And I want to be like Pam, so I copy Pam.
Okay, let me start that again because I just like
instead of I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Pam. Let's change him again. It's going to do a lighter shade. Fun.
So how far across are you?
Halfway.
All right, y'all. So then we're going to skip these first 2 double crochets and we're going to jump over here to the chain 1 space. And then all the way across, you're going to be working in your chain 1 spaces. So in this, my yarn here helps if I look at what I'm doing. Okay, so skip over here to this chain 1 space and then work your iris stitch, which again is the 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet.
And don't do that.
Is that at the beginning, or is that how far back is that?
That's just a few stitches over.
Oh, okay, not bad then. Well, Thrifty said made it home from work, awesome. And Ashley said hers has 225 stitches in each row and is 59 inches wide. Oh, you're making a big blanket, awesome. All right, so after you do your iris stitch, you're going to skip these 4 doubles. Jumping over here to the chain 1 space and then work your iris stitch. So 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles. Zach is practicing his single crochet. Good for you, Zach. And then you're going to skip over to the chain 1 and work your iris stitch. And that's it, y'all. That's the repeat all the way across. In each chain 1 space, work the iris stitch. When you get to the end, you will have 3 stitches left. So you'll have your 2 doubles and then your standing double or your stacked double that you started out with. So jump over here and in this last double crochet, work another double crochet. Ta-da! Now, if you decide you don't like the looks of, you don't want to do a stacked double. So here's what you do instead. Chain 3. So if you are perfectly content with that, ignore what I'm getting ready to say, just block it out. So chain 3. Skip all 3 of these and go straight into the chain 1 space and then start working all the way across. And by doing that, that chain 3 becomes your first double crochet. So it just depends upon the look you're going for. I tend to like a little more structured where I have something to work into, but again, it depends on what I'm making.
I'm double checking mine because if I did one mistake, who knows how many? If I did another one before I get to the next row, and I have to refrog it.
Ashley said also Tiny, quit, dude. Tiny found a piece of plastic, y'all.
Okay, I'm good.
And Ashley said she is also practicing single crochet. Awesome.
I'm gonna start Jay on single crochet this week.
Good deal.
He's pretty good with his chain so far.
Okay, so I'm back to the end of my row here. So I'm going to skip 2 and work a double crochet here. And then I'm going to go ahead and do one more row with the chain 3 so I can show you how you end it. So you chain 3, turn, again, jumbo straight into the chain 1 space and start working your iris stitch.
Ah!
Now working the chain 1 as your double, to me, makes one end look a little thicker than the other end. But, you know, if you're going to add fringe or a border, it'll hide it. So, Connie says she is teaching her daughter how to crochet a blanket. Crochet, I guess a triple crochet blanket. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Are you making a... I think it's a bird.
It looks like a bird.
I am just showing how to do an iris stitch. Oh, Connie says a ripple. Oh, crochet a ripple blanket. I got you.
I love ripples. And at least I didn't make a circle this time.
Yay! All right, so here I am back where I started out with that chain 3. So you work into the 3rd chain, or it's easier for me to just look. I keep getting out of screen. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so skip these 2 and into the next chain.
Honey, I'm trying to make a circle though. Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
You said only into the single crochets, and I started doing in the middle also.
Oh, yeah, that's going to give you way too many.
Nope.
And
yep.
So that is what you would have. So here we did the stacked doubles. And then this is what it would look like with the chains. So it is just your personal preference as to how you want to do it. All right, y'all, I'm going to grab my blanket, which is right here in my lap, and I'm going to go ahead and start working on that. So if anybody has any questions on the iris stitch, let me know. I'm going to zoom my camera back just a smidge because I am like super close. That's too far. Why do you keep doing that? Stop. There we go.
You want the midpoint.
Yelling at my computer here. And Jay's Mix says, Blue Jay is my team mascot. Awesome. Karen is working on a ripple dish towel set. Oh, let me see here. Let me go look. Miss Candy sent me an email, so let me go pull that up right quick because I almost forgot.
And I also sent you a message on Messenger when you get a chance.
Okay. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, so she said I could share, so let me go over here.
And this is what Nancy was about to do again. Look.
What happens when you're talking? Not paying attention. I'm just teasing.
It is.
All right, so let me share screen, and y'all look at this crocheted fern. It is super cool. Check it. Did it share? It
yes.
Did. That's cool. Let's see if we can zoom in on the...
Oh, that's big.
That's pretty cool, though.
That is.
And it's got the hanger, the planter with the... I like it. I like it.
I'm making some hanging plants on Tuesday. But you know, they're only going to be like an inch or 2 tall. For my mini garden. So I found a YouTube video that I'm going to attempt to see if the way she makes it is easy or I have to make my own. So sometimes I like to make my own pattern or my own, project when it comes to the beanies. But if someone already did it, why reinvent the wheel?
Exactly, especially if I find one that I really like. Now, a lot of times I'll look at patterns and I can't wrap my head around what they're doing, so I'll just go off on my own.
Yeah.
But there's some things that are, especially if there's a lot of detail, they took the time, they've already done the math, and I don't have to math. So
True.
Mishi said she just got home and she's watching some rabbits in the yard, probably the siblings to the bunny they lost. Oh. And Mishi has made it home, and now she's going to check her hobby bags. Oh, girl, I saw your pictures.
Yes.
She got her yarn order in. Everybody can relate because the bag was ripped open. So now she's just got to cross her fingers that all the yarn is actually in the bags. Zach says, poop, I messed up. That's okay. Frog it back a little bit and start again. And Connie is asking, Mishi, did you see that she can't find the email? Can you resend? All right. Miss Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Sorry, y'all.
Hi, Susan.
I popped some Skittles in my mouth. So, Susan, we're getting ready to start on the blanket. And I know you were making the blanket along with. The stitch count going into May is the same stitch count that we ended with April. So, it should be 199. And Mishi says, okay, Connie. This is the yarn I'm going to be using. So I'm going to find the center. I don't know if y'all want to see all that because it's going to be all this yarn barfiness. Ta-da!
Yeah, we want to see the yarn. Show us the yarn. Show us the yarn.
Let me find the tail end. It's somewhere.
Man, that color's bright compared to my colors.
All right, hey.
Okay, I need to say something. Mr. J, every time I see his name and someone talking to him, I'm like, why are they talking to my son?
Where's your son? Me too. It's doing it to me too.
It's like, oh, wait a minute, somebody else there.
We're not used to having more than one J.
No.
Okay. All righty, I got you. All right, so I've already done mine. I know it's black, y'all. I know, I'm sorry. That's just the color I chose to do my separations with. Okay, so I'm going to join on with my next color. Ashley said she is using a 6mm hook. Me too.
Me 3.
All right, if y'all don't like seeing yarn get knotted when you're changing colors, look away.
I do the same thing.
Look away.
Look away, my friend. Look away.
Because
nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Except, you guys, I'm going to tell on myself. Look, I did it too right here. Only one. I need 2. I can go. Look, I can go. It's not that bad. I can do it. I'll fix it.
I keep on going, making sure before I go on to the next row, because if I forget, 2 or 3 rows behind, it's going to stay.
Right.
So as long as there's only a few stitches behind, then I'll frog it.
Yeah, that was the only one.
So after that first mishap, every few I check back and make sure that
yes,
it's
pro tip, you guys. Listen in
the wrong way.
Go back to the right way. Go check them all.
Okay, y'all, I'm going to take off our names for just a second.
Yeah.
I don't know who I am.
Once I get y'all going on this blanket, then I'm going to make us all the same again so y'all can just watch all of our hands crocheting. How about that? Okay, so here we are for those that are working on the blanket or if you just want to add this particular stitch onto a project you've already started. So if you're wanting to do that, your stitch count needs to be a multiple of 4 plus 3. So this is 199. which was, multiple 4, which is 196, plus 3, which
99
gives me
balls
the
of
199.
yarn on the wall. 99 balls of what yarn?
Take one down, pass it around. No, keep that yarn.
You still have 99 balls of yarn on the wall.
Okay, y'all. I know y'all can't see. There we go. Put my finger there. That way y'all can see. Okay, so you're going to go into this very first stitch and work your stack double. Or, if you prefer, you can just work a regular double. I prefer the stacked. It's a preference. Y'all can use whichever you prefer. Or, if you like the way it looked with the chain 3, go ahead and chain 3. But I'm going to work a stack double right here because that's what I did for this section. And look how straight and pretty that looks, ish. Not from that angle. Trust me, it's straighter than it looks right there. There we go.
We just love our cameras.
There we go. Once I tip it down where y'all can see it, it's pretty daggum straight. Okay, so work your stack double, which is your single crochet. Go into your little side legs. And I call this every other name you can think of in the tutorials. I call them posts, I call them legs. Anyway, these little things right here on the side. Drop a loop and work another single crochet right on top, and there's your stack double. Then you're going to skip 2 stitches. Y'all can't see that because it's black. Trust me. We're going to skip 2 stitches. Okay, first I'm going to weave this black in through here because I want to be able to. Y'all check it. I wove in all my tails the other day on my blanket, so this is the only tail that's not woven in. Y'all should be super impressed by that.
We are.
And now I'm going to back out that little double or that stack double, and I'm going to show y'all how I work in this tail. I'm just going to throw it over across there. Throw it across my working yarn. And then when I do the second leg of that stack double and work that single crochet, I'm going to work it right across that yarn. So now that yarn is in that stitch too.
I almost messed up.
Okay, now then we're going to skip two stitches and into that third stitch, work your iris stitch, which again, y'all, is 2 double crochets. I'm going to lay that right across there and work 2 double crochets. No, I don't like that. Come back here. Toss you over there for a second. Okay. I'm going to start my double crochet, and then I'm going to grab my tail again and throw it back across. We're going to work it back down that stitch slowly. That way you can't see it going across here. Okay, and now I'll work on top of that tail with the black one. Chain 1, and then back into that same stitch, 2 more double crochets. And y'all, I didn't mean to leave a holy stitch in this blanket, but it made it on the wheel, and so it's staying on the wheel.
Miss Susan wants to know what yarn you're using again?
I am using Roll With It Tweed by Red Heart. This is actually a really soft yarn. I have been quite impressed with it. And this is the color Oceanic. And it is a 4-weight. And it has 296 yards.
What hook does that recommend?
It recommends a 5.5 or an eye hook. I am using clay. I do crochet a little tight. I do tend to crochet more industry standard when I'm using this Odyssey hook. I think it's the weight of it, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it's just all in my mind. But any other hook, I crochet super tight. So I always go up a hook size, at least 1, maybe 2. All right. And then I'm going to drop these, and I'm going to go back and weave those in later. Alrighty. We're going to skip 3 stitches because I didn't carry it up. Normally, I would carry. No, I'm just going to do it like I normally would because otherwise that's just going to be more work on myself. Okay. So, I do the same thing as I did before. I start my double crochet, throw my tail across. Actually, I just do it with my hook. And then I finish out my double crochet. And then that way I can finish weaving this tail in later. Alright, skip 2. No, skip 3. Sorry. We're going to carry this black one more time, and then it'll be ready to weave in. And I'm just weaving it in and out of my single crochets because it just will keep it, it helps it not back itself out. Okay, so skip 3 into that 4th one, start your iris stitch. And Ashley said for her blanket, she is using Red Heart. That is a 4-weight, and she is using a 6mm hook. Cool beans. I like a 6mm. That is what I learned how to crochet on, was a J hook. A J boy metal hook is what I learned to crochet on.
I learned how to crochet on a F boy hook.
And then
and I didn't realize until I started using the Susan Bates that I don't like boy hooks.
Aww. But I learned on that F hook also, an F boy hook. Yes.
I still love my boys, y'all.
There's my boy hook right there.
Right here. That's what I'm using today. 4.25.
I just like my hooks in general. Now there are some hooks that I am not a fan of, that I prefer other hooks to them, but you know, I'm not a hook snob. I like them all.
Same here. I have several, but I tend to go back to my Susan Bates. Here's my boy, and I don't know if you can tell.
It's very well loved.
Focus. It says 35 cents.
Ooh, y'all, I'm gonna put this white paper here and see if that helps. Haha, maybe.
I have, Nancy, I have one that says 39 cents. That is similar to that. I have some that have the prices on them. They date back to the early 60s, I believe, was what I was able to trace them back to. It's really hard to find.
And it was made in the USA.
Yes, yes. They changed in the 80s. They changed to overseas.
Did you say it, Jay? I'm here. No, I was saying good night to my son, Jay.
Hey, Granny D.
Jinxie Pam.
Hey, Granny.
Hi, honey.
Let's see, Miss Mishi says hi to everyone she didn't get to greet. She is trying to get comfy. Well, girl, you get comfy. Get your comfy jammies on and your comfy clothes. All right, so does anybody have any questions on the stitch? Let us know. And here in about 5 minutes or so, we will drop the question. I'll wait until the next group of ads play. And then I will.
I'm almost at the end of the row.
And I put white paper behind it, so maybe y'all can see with that black. I think that black was making it really dark.
Yeah,
I don't know that it's making much of a difference.
I can see it better. It's pretty.
So what y'all are doing is you're just working your stitch, skipping 3, and then working the iris stitch. So for those that are coming in, the iris stitch is just 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, all in the same stitch. Skip 3. This is for your first row. After that is a 1 row repeat. So once you do one little bundle of iris flowers here, it's 1 row repeat. Boom, 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 boom. You can crank out all kinds of good stuff. And for those that are just here tonight, for those that are just coming in, what I'm doing on my blanket here is I am just using up the entire skein of yarn, and then when I get done with it, then I'm done with that month. I'm not keeping track of how many rows I'm doing or anything like that. They're not all going to be the same size. It's just however much yarn the stitch calls for and will use, that's what I'm doing. And if I get to the end of the row, like with this one, and I had like this much left, y'all, I backed that out and I went down to hook size and I did it again. And I'm like, okay, and it worked.
I would make it work too.
At the end, we have 3 stitches left.
Yes, and you'll skip 2 and work a single crochet in that last stitch.
Single or double?
I mean a double.
Okay. I counted right, guys.
Woo-hoo!
Happy dance.
And then
I don't have to fudge it.
Yay! And then you will chain 1, turn. Then you are ready for your 1 row repeat.
Yay! I didn't do so bad. I was still doing the single foundation when we started.
Mm-hmm.
So less than an hour, I did a whole row.
Yay! And Granny D said, love a 1 row repeat. Yeah, me too, Granny D. Me too. You would probably like this one too, Miss Granny D. It'll make a nice little shawl or a wrap. So I'm going to make a rectangle wrap with it. And the yarn I've got to make the wrap with is a 2-weight. And I'm thinking I want to make it really long because I want it to hang over my shoulders, like, and then be like at the waist. And let me go check something over here.
Susan asked, what am I working on? Susan, I decided that I didn't say it out loud, but I'm going to make a sunbunny blanket because my sunbunnies need blankets and only Amy has one right now. So I'm going to do this one for, I don't know, maybe if I have time, I can make 2 of them. And then the other girls will have blankies. But I need blankies for all the sunbunnies. So yeah, we're adding to the sunbunny blankie collection.
It's a perfect size to try all kinds of stitches.
And right. Granny D says, I'll have to try it. Well, my friend, if you are camera worthy, or not camera worthy, you're always camera worthy. If you think you are camera ready, you are more than welcome to join us, my friend. And if you would prefer to hang in the chat and not be seen, that is cool too. I wanted to join you yesterday, Granny D, but we actually got to leave work early because of the storms, but then we also had storms, so I still couldn't. But yeah. And we are almost. And Nancy, that is perfectly fine. I got your message.
Okay.
A little bit.
Whenever you want to.
I'm waiting until 9:05 so I can do the question. I keep looking at the clock there. But that's a good idea, Dawn, making some blankets. You could do little tiny blankets with the stitch. That is initially what I was going to do. I was going to make a little small blanket with each stitch, but then I decided to just do a massive blanket.
Well, my original plan was to do washcloths, but then I didn't grab the right yarn. So here we are making blankets, which was on my wish list also.
Dawn went with the theme. She rolled with it.
There you go. Just rolling with it. Susan, what stitch did I do my blanket in? What? I'm not sure of the question. This blanket? This is my year-long stitch blanket. This one right here was the shell. And then I got my 2 singles. And now I'm into the iris. And let me go up here. And y'all, I guess I should put, oh, my black yarn is just, it's just single crochet. It's 2 rows of single crochet. You can't see it, but that's what it is right there. Yeah, 2 rows of single. Connie says, well, gotta go. I'm on vacay, so I will see y'all later. Well, Connie, have a great time on vacation.
Good night, Connie.
Good night.
Yeah, enjoy. Good night.
Yeah. So I got 2 rows of single to separate my colors. All right, y'all. Let me go right here to the questions. All right, so y'all, the category is still myths and legends. And y'all, my brain is just not firing on all. I'm not even going to front. Okay, so here it is. I didn't have a clue. I don't even think if I was well rested, I still wouldn't have had a clue. I would not have come up with the answer to this.
Okay, well, I won't blurt it out like I did that one time. I promise.
Okay, because I just wouldn't. I just didn't know this. This is not
I'm
something
kidding. I'm not going to know. I won't know.
Anywho's, okay, so myths. That's a hard word to say. Myths and legends. Alrighty. Make is the chief god of a divine race of bird beings in the Rapa Nui mythology of this island.
Sorry.
What? Okay, and in my mind I had a guess, but then I couldn't even come up with the name of the island that was my guess. So I was like, oh, maybe, just maybe when I see it, it will be it. It was not it. So I still have to figure out still have to find out what that island is that I was thinking of, but it wasn't this one. So there you go.
Jay Mix says, have a great night, ladies. Great blankets. Next time you make a blue jay, I'll stop by.
Oh, awesome. I'm working with blue. Does that count? And Regina says, what is Hawaii? And Rudy says 907. 907 here too, Rudy.
I don't think I've made a blue jay. I've made an African gray, and I've made a Sanconure.
Ooh. Let's see. Miss Granny D says, I was going to join you, but so sleepy. I understand. She says, so she'll hang out in the chat, but I can come up anytime on her lives when I remember to come on with StreamYard. Awesome. So we've got Kimberly with Oahu and Chris K saying, what is the Philippines? Give some other people chances to answer.
Somebody said Hawaii up above. Regina.
Got Miss Regina with Hawaii. Ugh. But that would be fun, Miss Granny D. See, I'm off on Fridays, so I might can join you some on Fridays. That would be fun. I was getting ready to do the song, but I won't do that. Y'all know what song I was going to do?
The Jeopardy song?
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let me give y'all a little hint. So far, nobody has answered correctly. Do not go Google. Just guess. Hey, Jonathan. Just guess something that hasn't been answered yet. Mr. Cops popping in. How are you tonight? And Miss Regina said,
hey, Mr. Jonathan.
So we've got a Polynesia, and we've got a what is Easter Island. Three.
Oh, hi, Jonathan. Great to see you, hon. How was your pizza? Is mine in my email? He was supposed to email me pizza. I'm waiting.
Pizza. Pizza sounds pretty tasty. Chris K says, what is Madagascar?
Oh, good guess. Good guess.
Steve says, what is Thailand?
Sounds good to me, too.
Oh, almost had the name of the island I was thinking of. Galapagos. It's not Galapagos Islands, but I'm like, something has to do with the turtles. Yeah, not that.
And the dodos. I was thinking that one but I was like, wait, no, that's dodo birds.
Okay, so it's not the Galapagos. That is what I was thinking. And Mishi says, I think Dawn has it.
Because that's the only one I know that has a lot of the mythical besides, what's the people that drowned under, see, I can't think of the people that, they didn't drown under the ocean, but the lost city of
Atlantis.
Is it Atlantis?
Atlantis.
Darcia said, what is Misfit Toys? The Island of Misfit Toys. Ding, ding, ding.
No, but see,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, what is it? El Dorado.
El Dorado.
Is that what you were thinking? That's another
Lost City of Gold.
That's another lost city with, you know.
Yeah, no, it was Atlantis.
Okay.
And then Polynesia, but Regina already put that one, so
well,
I just pulled that name out of my butt.
She put Polynesia after I said all the previous ones were incorrect. So
right, which is why I was like, okay, process of elimination, and I knew it wouldn't be like Barbados or Bermuda or like, you know, that's in Florida, Pam. See, I was like, I knew it wouldn't be that. They don't have any mythical things after them.
Let's see. Chris K says, hated geography. Me too. What's in Florida?
One of the islands you mentioned, I think.
I said the Galapagos and El Dorado and Atlantis. I don't think any of those are in Florida.
No.
I don't think any of those are in Florida. I don't think.
Oh no.
The Keys. Jerry says Greece. Jonathan said it was good pizza.
I thought for sure Jerry would know this. So Jerry has to be. But Greece isn't an island, honey.
Isn't it?
Oh, great. Can I Google that? Is Greece an island? Oh, geez.
Yeah, you can Google that.
Wait, oh, am I thinking of Rome? Oh, no.
Greece okay, let's see. Regina said her first thought was Easter, but I lost it and then went with Hawaii. Chris says El Dorado. There might be an El Dorado in Florida, but I don't think El Dorado was the lost city of gold was in Florida. I don't think. Was it?
Oh, Mykonos.
It wasn't in the
Oh, Greece has more than 2,000 islands.
There you go.
You can't just say Greece and claim 2,000 islands. Come on.
Chris says Sicily. All right, y'all. We're gonna drop the answer at 9:15. So for those that are just coming in, if you've missed it, well, it's on the board. But it's Make is the chief god of a divine race of bird beings in the Rapa Nui mythology of this island. Jerry says I've never heard of the Rapa Nui. Yeah, me either. Yeah, no.
There's a lot of things.
I was not into mythology either, so. And Mishi said she's going with Dawn and Easter Island.
Did you see Regina said my first thought was Easter, but I lost it and went with Hawaii, LOL.
Yeah.
See, and I wanted to think of, well, I was almost a dingling and put Egypt. And I was like, wait, that's not an island.
Chris K saying Samoa. Okay, we've got 1 minute, so I will let you know the correct answer has been said. So I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but so get your final answers in there. Jerry said, I thought Galapagos, but they never had people. Well, see, but it says he's the chief god of a divine race. So he wouldn't be a people. Right? But that's what I was thinking was Galapagos. But I already told y'all that was wrong. Because, yeah. Mishi said it's the one with the heads. And that's Easter Island, right? Girl, I don't know.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes.
The head is Easter Island.
Yeah.
Jerry says the lizards did not serve a god. Mishi said it was like Christmas. No, it's Easter.
I know. Now we're getting too philosophical, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry bringing logic into it.
I know. Alrighty, let me find my little thingy here.
He's a Trekkie, right?
So all of you that said, what is Easter Island, you are correct.
No way. Well, happy dance. Woo-hoo.
I watched a documentary of that. The heads are only above ground. The rest of it is underground.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
There's a nice. The ladies knew it. I could have sat here all night long and I would not have come up with Easter Island until I turned a page and saw the answer. Or I Googled it because,
Well, I knew of Easter Island, but I didn't know anything else that you had on that screen there.
I'm Regina.
I didn't know no gods, or I didn't know no.
No, as soon as I read it, I was like, I
was trying to think of no, I seriously sat here forever and was like, well, wait, no, the Earl of Sandwich was like Sandwich Island or something island. I was trying to go through all the things that were anyway, but that's a real thing.
I'm just glad that I came up with Galapagos because that would have bugged me all night long. I would have been laying in bed tonight going, what is the name of the island?
It has nothing to do with the question, but I need to know.
Yep. And something about Googling what's the island that has something to do with turtles and stuff. I don't know that Google would have known what that was. Google would have been like, I do not know. Or Siri, she would give me her little, I'm not sure. Well, let's see what Siri would say. Hey, Siri. What's the name of that island with the turtles and stuff? Hey, Siri. She's thinking.
You stumped her?
Apparently, she's thinking.
Chris's Kaleidoscope says, I just knew it wasn't Catalina. Yes, girl, not Catalina. No.
Hey, Siri. What is the name of the island with the turtles and stuff? She's just not going to answer me. Oh, come here. Maybe I got her too far away. She should be able to hear me. Y'all can hear me. Missy says, Catalina wine mixer. Bam. Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the island with turtles and stuff?
Diamond Island, an offshore reef, is a popular bathing spot and the haunt of large turtles, whose eggs are collected for sale. This answer is from Britannica.
What was that, babe?
Oh, thank you.
Diamond Island? I've not heard of Diamond Island.
Diamond Island apparently is the island with turtles and stuff. Yep. She just kept, okay, so those are the iPhones. She just kept doing her little circle, that little circle thing that just thinks or does whatever, the little multicolored circle orb.
But she's over here.
I did.
She's over here making up islands, you guys. Come on now.
And then she goes, mm-hmm. Mishi says, name that movie. I can't. So y'all need to play with, for those that have iPhones or have new iPhones. So like Nancy, have you asked your Siri questions before?
Yes.
Have you asked her? Okay, hold up. Let me grab Siri here. Hold on. This is probably something that everybody knows, but I'm going to do it anyway because I think it's funny. Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro Magnifico. I'm just a poor assistant. Nobody loves me. It's just a poor assistant from a poor family. Spared its life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let it go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let it go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let me go. Will not let you go. Let me go. Never, never let you go. Never let me go. Oh, no, 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 no.
It makes me laugh every time.
That is too much.
Well, my Siri, I changed it to a male voice. If you ask it to marry you, they're like, I'd rather be friends.
Oh, we've got a Pamsky raid. Crafty
Yay!
raid from
Hello,
Pamsky.
Erica.
Hi,
Hello,
Erica.
Tay.
Welcome in. Tank says, wow. All right, let me take the banner down here. Welcome in to everybody that's coming in. We were just playing with Siri. Oh, one night we were at a friend's house. We were sitting around a bonfire, and they asked, they said, hey, what time is it? And so he asked Siri what time it was, and she said, at the beep, it'll be 9 o'clock, let's say. And then we were waiting for a beep, and Siri goes, beep. We couldn't get it to do it again. Oh my gosh, because I mean that it was like just the funniest thing. Like if anyway. So we've tried. I couldn't get her to, hey Pam, welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
It's starting on a dark orange.
We are crocheting the iris stitch. And I just there we go. Keep going up higher than my camera, y'all. I guess I could tip my camera back. Whoop, Tank says be right back. Okie dokie. But the iris stitch for those coming in is 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, all into the same stitch. Like that. Do this, then I can. There we go. Tank says I'm gonna leave a thumb. Can't stay. Okay.
I need to stretch a second.
Okie dokie. Mishi says the Hobie all in order. Yay! So nothing was missing?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yay, yay, yay! Awesome sauce.
Thank you. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to dehydrate.
All righty.
Hello, Mandy.
Give them free. And everybody welcoming each other in. So, Mishi, that is awesome. If I read your message correct and that everything was there, that is awesome. Steve wants to know, Mishi, but did you get the candy? I'm not like a super fan of their candy because it's just them little. Well, when I got the candy, it was basically just the strawberry hard candy with the goopy stuff in the middle.
I had no goopy stuff in the middle of mine that I remember, but it tastes like here's one right there here if anyone's wondering what they look like.
Okay. And maybe it didn't actually have goopy in it, but it reminded me of the the cake, I'm talking about, the hard candies that used to come in the strawberry wrapping. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is cherry. It tastes like medicine cherry flavor to me.
Oh, so like the cherry Ludens?
Yes. So it tastes like medicine, like cherry medicine. So
okay.
Not my favorite, but I love sugar. So I will.
So you will eat it.
Yeah, I ate it. I did. But did I enjoy it? Not so much. Yeah.
Mishi said no candy. 4 bags, no candy. Bummer. I know they said they had to stop putting it in one of the bags. I think it was the bags that were going to England for some reason. They couldn't put the candy in it. I don't know. Mishi said, I grew up on those candies, or with these candies, strawberry and cherry.
Yeah, I like the strawberry ones. But maybe if they made strawberry flavored medicine, I wouldn't like it.
Right. And Regina said she liked the taste of the ones they had a long time ago. She said, but it's okay. I got enough German candy. So you know how like well, I don't know if y'all do or not, but like every once in a while I'll be at a restaurant or somewhere and just a like an item will pop in my head. Like last night we were at the Mexican restaurant and pommes frites popped in my head because we were ordering French fries. And so I was like, ooh, pommes frites. I know, random.
Yeah.
Dawn is holding out on me. Exactly. She'll share because apparently, Jerry, this is like the bestest candy ever. So she'll share. And then Dawn's giving the real. She said, I gave you all the ones I had with that one.
You know, exactly like that. Yes, ma'am.
He said, it's okay. I got the meat sticks. Well, you can keep your meat sticks. No, I mean, I like the taste of them, Jerry, but like I said, for some reason, they just don't dissolve. Like I can chew on a Slim Jim or beef jerky, and it's just like chewing gum. It just like never dissolves. Erica said, it's interesting to watch how everyone holds their yarn and hook differently. Right? Because we're all doing it different. I'm a knife holder or a flute. Depends. Regina says, I don't guess I've ever had German candy. I have. But only because my ex was military and we lived in Germany for 3 years.
Going back to the holding differently and stuff, that's why if one person's tutorial doesn't work out for you, look for other people's tutorials. Somebody's gonna click.
Exactly. Yes. Erica says she crochets similar to me. Oh, cool. Jerry says free snacks and a lunch backpack, and I'm not turning it down. I don't blame you.
No, I was cooking dinner and he was over there with his little yogurt covered fruit snacks. He had all these candies. He was chowing on the meat sticks. Yeah, he was just so happy showing me his little stash and the cool bag. He was very excited.
Chris says, but the stitch turns out exactly as no matter how you hold the hook or hold your yarn, as long as the stitch comes out looking like the stitch, it doesn't matter how you got there.
And do what's comfortable for you. Because I do see a lot of people with a lot of different techniques. And I can't do the finger thing, you guys, like Pam is doing. Yeah, I can't. Like, that hurts me. So I do what doesn't hurt.
And Mishi said she's like me too, and that's why we like our Odyssey so much. Yeah, and you know what, y'all? I've told this before. I was 100% prepared to hate this hook. I took it out of the box. I was like, that's heavy. And I'm like, but I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna do a whole project with it. That's all she wrote, fellas. I was hooked.
Literally.
And then shortly after, they became hard to find, and then they discontinued them. Made me sad. But not before I got all the sizes. They're in all random colors, which I wanted random colors, but I wanted it to be like my J to be green and my K to be orange and my I to be blue and my B to be white. You know what I mean? But I went with what was in stock and I bought them. Like whatever color it had. So yeah. And then Miss Anita, I don't know if she's still in chat, but she gifted me with several because she wasn't a fan of them. She gifted me several of this color, which I was super excited about.
Steve says Miss C somebody taught me a good way to tie 2 of my fingers together.
I was waiting for you to get to that comment because that's really funny.
Let's see. Erica says, I have a scar on my index finger from where the yarn rubs. It doesn't hurt. It's just rubbed there for 10 years. Yep.
Oh,
Mishi said, thank you. It's sienna. Sienna is that orangey color. Which I mean, I love the orange because y'all know, hello, orange. But Mishi said she gave away most of hers but kept her favorite sizes. I didn't have enough of them. And Mishi says, "Alo omasi." I didn't have multiples of the sizes, so I wanted to try to get 2 full sets, but that didn't happen. Regina says, "I'll never get one. I'm so jelly watching that hook glide on the yarn." It is. I just keep hoping that somebody will come up. We'll join them and do some other ones. But yeah. Thrifty says, I think I have asked this before. Sorry if I have. I don't think you've asked this in my live. But she says, I've noticed that most people use StreamYard for their lives. Is that much better than YouTube? It depends on what you're wanting to do with it. For StreamYard, or with StreamYard, I like it because I can play videos and I can have a panel. With YouTube, I haven't found a way to do a panel or share videos or slides or share screen. It's just
I haven't heard that you can have a panel with YouTube. As far as I knew, you couldn't. Sorry to interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're fine. But that's what I was thinking too.
You see here, I got boo boo.
See, you know what? I would just go right in that little chain 1 by the 1, and that's your Easter egg.
That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, you think I'm gonna do all this? No.
Nancy, don't feel bad. I got one right here, honey. I got you. Look right there. Can you see it? Can you guys spot the difference?
It's hidden.
No, you can't. Exactly. You can't see it. You don't know where it is.
Hidden. But yes, so Jerry's saying same thing. StreamYard allows for multiple people and share screens and more flexibility. Exactly. And there's also another streaming service called Restream that is very similar to StreamYard.
And the thing with Restream is you get unlimited free hours to use, and StreamYard only gives you 20 free hours a month.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you'll see a lot of Restream, because people like the free service.
Mm-hmm. And Restream, I mean, they're very, very, very similar. But I just went ahead and you can, StreamYard has 2 subscription plans that you can do. They have a small one and a large one. And Restream probably has a paid one too. But you can use Restream and StreamYard both for free.
Hey, Cricket.
Hi, Cricket.
Welcome in. Jerry said, but after the cameras are off, Dawn's going to frog that and redo it. Don't tell her secrets.
He knows. I can't live with this. No.
Then I would. Where's it at? Where's the boo boo?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it now. I really.
If you can't find it, then I would probably keep going. But because if you can't even see it, but if it's way down,
right here. No, it's right here, and it was already too far gone, so I gave up. But
you can't tell.
But it's really gonna frog it because you can't see it.
No, it's for the sun bunny, honey, and I don't want my soul trapped. You guys, there's a belief that if you make a mistake, your soul does not get trapped in your project. So
you're gonna leave it. So there you go.
We're gonna, yeah.
And like Erica said, see, you can't even see it. Exactly. Okay. I saw a question for me from Miss Susan. How many stitches do you start the new pattern with? It's 199, Susan. So if you did the shell stitch section and then did your 2 rows of single crochet, you should be good to go ahead and start, because this should have ended you with 199. So you should still have the same stitch count as you did for April. Yep. But if you have a different stitch count, it just needs to be a multiple of 4 plus 3. Alrighty, y'all. Now I'm at the end. Chain 1 and turn. Give it a little tug because I want that chain to be seen for what I'm doing for my stack double. Turning, turning, turning. There's a big old blanket to turn. Gotta give me a second. There we go. Okay.
Beep, beep, beep.
Exactly. Oh, I can move my paper now because I'm out of the black. Alrighty. In this first stitch right here, work a stack double. Or you can work a standard double. I'm going to work a stack double. For those coming in that haven't heard me say it, single crochet into the little side leggies here. And work another single crochet. Ta-da! Stack double. And then you're just going to work in each of your chain 1 spaces all the way across, working your iris stitch, which is the 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. And you're going to do that all the way across, only working in the chain 1 space. So you're going to skip this section down here altogether. You're just going to go chain 1, over to the chain 1, over to the chain 1. So basically you're working your iris stitch on top of the next iris stitch. So you're like stacking them. And you do that all the way across. And then when you get to the very, very end and you only have 3 stitches left, you would work a double crochet. Erica says, I feel like I need to be crocheting too. Well, girl, grab your yarn. See, Dawn says it right there. That's what we do. Hang out and crochet. Absolutely.
Or craft, if you're a crafter.
Crafter. Yeah, you do whatever.
And then we talk about food. And we talk about what's going on with our crafts.
Exactly. Let me see what this looks like. Probably because we're all zoomed in, it's probably going to make us way too zoomed. Let's go back.
I think with 2 people, it looks better than with 3 people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and y'all, if you see what Dawn's doing,
it gets too small.
Oh, on the squares.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so y'all, Dawn started with, I don't know what that double crochet is called. It's
hell, I just did a standing double crochet.
Yeah, but you could do that though. You could totally do that instead of, okay, so you can do that just as well. Is that, I think that's what it's called. Is it called a
standing double crochet? That's what I've been.
That's where you pull up your loop, y'all, and you use your loop as your yarn over.
Yes.
Or like, yeah.
I hold it with my finger. I kind of scooch it down because I don't want a lot of slack in the loop. And I flip it around and then go into my crochet spot right there. Pull it up. This part's a little tricky, but loop it around, pull it up so it's even with the tension of the top part of that long loop that I had. Yarn over, pull through 2. That's my standing double crochet.
So you could totally do that as well. So you could do the stack double, standing, or you can do whichever one. You can do that. You can leave it like that because it's not going to affect the look of the project at all. It's
here's what it looks. Here's what it looks like. I have a nice, smooth, even edge on both sides. I mean, as even as you know.
Yeah.
Crochet will let you.
Exactly. And Erica, I don't know what. Okay, I grabbed it. You can do whichever. I just can never remember what that one's called. I use that one sometimes as well. But I started with the stack double on that other project, so on the other section, so I'm just keeping it. But I usually do one of those instead of, but I think when you chain 2 and turn on projects like this, because then it gives you that little whoop, bloop all the way down.
Yes.
Because you have extra, unless you let that count as a double crochet, and usually I don't. So yeah. But again, y'all, it's a personal preference, and sometimes I do chain 2 and turn or chain 1 and turn. It just depends upon what I'm making and the effect I'm going for.
That's the good thing about any kind of crafting. You do you. If it makes you happy, that's how I do it. There's no wrong way or right way to do something.
Erica said, I always let my turn and chain count as a double crochet. See, and that is how I was taught. And we've just talked about this before, but the first, like, pattern, I guess, or it's not really a stitch, but the first pattern was the chevron. That's what my mama taught me. So that's what I did. I made lots and lots and lots and lots of chevron blankets when I was little. All my baby dolls had them.
I did a lot of granny squares. That's probably why I don't like doing them right now. Probably I'll do them if I have to on a project, but it's not my go-to project. I like the look of granny squares, but
I learned the granny square early on, but the chevron was the one that I went to because yeah.
You ladies know, but I don't mind sharing with everybody else. I love me some chevron. Absolutely cannot. Like, my joke is I chevron my brains out. I do want to work on this blanket, but I did make 3 other baby blankets similar to this already. And I have one of my emojis is actually a picture of my first chevron baby blanket that I made. And I have right here.
I found my craft bag from when I was a kid. I need to dig it out one night and show. That's so pretty.
This is Amy, my first sun bunny from Miss C. This is Amy's chevron blankie. So Amy has her own chevron blankie, you guys. And I'm going to use it as a guide for, look at that. How did I remember?
Woohoo! Perfect.
And look, like, yeah, like one more row. You know our mantra, one more row.
Exactly.
And I am done with one. I'm done with one. I need 2 because I need one for Chrysanthemum and one for Wicked Granny Pam.
I finished the second row.
Yay!
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, y'all, I totally didn't even tell the people coming in. Okay, so after you do your standing double, I mean, I did, but I didn't show. You jump over and you just work your iris stitch in each stitch going across there. In each chain 1 space, rather. So you're putting them right on top of the other ones. And Erica said, funny you should mention chevron. I'm working on that too, but it's a reversible chevron. Cool. And Karen said, Miss V is making granny square backpacks, and they are so pretty. Cool. I need to go check her out. Nancy sent me, told me she had on some cute little granny square earrings. Miss V did. And Regina said she learned how to make circles first and then squares. Let's see. Karen said there are a lot of ripples out there, and I love them also. And she likes the wave ripple for her dish towels. Yes. I did like a wave. But I guess I'm just partial to the chevron because that's the first thing I learned. So I mean, it's like a muscle memory, I guess, and like I figured out how to. And I don't know about y'all, but I was taught in it was in 9s. Is how my mom taught me. You go up 9, down 8, up 9, down 8, up. Well, you go up 9, do 2 extra. So basically, you're really going up 8, I guess, and then in the next one do 3, and then down 8, skip 2. But in my mind is up 9, down 8, skip 2. That's how my brain remembers it.
I did 5, up 5, do the 3, down 5, skip the 2, up 5, do the 3, down 5, skip the 2. Yes.
So yours are 6. So like for that one, my brain would think up 6, down 5.
Correct. Yep. Yep, that's right.
Well, and that's what Erica says. Up 5, do 3, down 5, skip 2. So
yeah.
But I figured out how to do the math in my head so I could do it, do the little peaks and the bigger peaks, and it just depends, you can go up 3, down 3, you can, and then that gives you less of a peak and gives you more little boop, 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 boops. Or you can have a steep peak and do like 10 or 12. Just whatever y'all want to do. So what does everybody have going on this weekend?
Chilling.
Chilling like a villain.
No plans.
Well, you got a live, right? Do you have a live tomorrow night, Miss Nancy?
Yeah, and I have a live Saturday at 2 for members.
Yeah, you have your member live. Let's see, Miss Regina.
Besides that, I don't have anything else planned.
Let's see.
When you say plan, I'm thinking outside of the YouTube streets.
I got you.
Real life stuff.
I got you. Let's see. Miss Regina said her first chevron was a variable stitch, and it took forever to get the correct count. Making it for her mother-in-law for Christmas. Darcia said hopefully she will finish her chevron blanket. She put it away for a while, so she's picked it back up. Awesome. Yeah, sometimes I have lots of stuff that are in, I won't even say they're in timeout. I just get bored of working on them and I start working on something else. That's why this blanket, I think is going to get, well, I know it's going to get done because,
And that's how I feel about this, because if I have to come here and do this with you, I'll at least get a few rows done while I'm live.
And Jerry with the dad jokes. The last chevron he worked on was about $5.69 a gallon.
He's a gas station technician, you guys. So if you want to know why, yeah, Chevron is a gas station out here.
It's here too, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I know they're kind of a regional thing. It's different.
We got them in Tennessee.
And in Florida.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Chevron has those commercials with the cute little cars.
Yes, I love the little red cars. Well, they're different colors, but yeah, I have the red one.
So they got them in Arkansas, and Darcia says she got them there too.
She's in Georgia.
So I guess it's like a national. Karen said their gas is back down to $4.99. I honestly
$4.99.
I want to say I paid $3 something the other day. $3.69.
I wouldn't know. I haven't put gas in the car for a while.
I don't know. It was $40-ish to fill up the tank. How about that?
I think it was like $3.79 or $3.89 here.
I'm
guessing, because like I said, I haven't filled up a tank in a while. It's going to the light orange now.
Oh, it's so pretty. I like the orange.
Yeah, that's fun yarn to work with.
It's my first time working with a skinny cake.
Ooh, Erica said they're at 313. So, Erica, what state are you in?
Okay, I threw my other blanket and I need it back for my template so I can see. Whoopsie.
Missouri. So you're close to me. I'm in Tennessee.
Okay, do one more.
It says OPEC's going to be needing to sell that oil after the floods they've had.
Maybe 2 more.
Angel said $25 for 4 gallons there. That's expensive gas.
You're kidding, Angel. That's $6.25 a gallon.
I know, that's why I was sitting here doing the math. I'm like, dang, that's over $6. Karen said they were at $5.65 last week in Sacramento. Summer blend, so it's gonna go back up next month. That's yeah. Craziness. Crazy. Yeah, my kiddo's out in that area. He's been looking for a job out in the Sacramento area. Hey, Barry. Come in.
Hello, Mr. Barry.
Hello, Barry. Great to see you.
How are the kitties?
Oh, but we were talking about what we're doing this weekend. Okay, so y'all, we got Nancy live tomorrow night, and then her member live is Saturday, and then Saturday night I will be going live for my monthly craft along. Let's get crafting, and I have no idea what we're going to be doing Saturday night. Not a clue yet. I thought I had decided what I want to do, but now I'm not feeling it, so I got to figure out something else. It'll probably be whatever strikes my fancy come Saturday.
Well, you know what? Anything crafty is fun, so it's going to be fun.
But I've got a couple of kits. I know we've done diamond painting. We've done paint by number, which I do need to pull my paint by number back out because it's still in the same spot it was after the last time I worked on it. It's sitting there staring at me like it hasn't gotten done anymore. But now that I figured out how to zoom in the camera, at least I would be able to see, a little better. But yeah, so I don't know. I've also got like a weaving loom, and I've got a beaded one. Like it's like it's a loom, but it's for beads.
Yeah, I've done those.
And Kimberly says, I think Pam should do a 148 mini. Girl, I think you need to get some sleep.
Nancy won't even attempt that.
Yeah, no. Nay. Karen said food outlet needs a night manager if it isn't too far for him. He's, I want to say, South Sacramento. Elk Grove ish area. I don't know where food outlet is, but I will let him know. Thank you very much. Darcia says to Barry, every time I see your name, I think about Radio Shack. I need to write that down. Food outlet. This is what the other side of that favor looked like.
Very cool, Pam.
That was from the other night.
Yeah.
That was where I had my mixies. Oh, that one looks like a foot. Oh, y'all can't see it. That one looks like a foot.
It does. One of those baby imprints.
Like a little baby foot, yeah. Cute. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Don't know.
Tomorrow's live, I'm working with tumbling tower blocks, making a little squirrel picnic table.
Oh, yeah.
Inspired by Miss Pam's video she sent me.
Yeah. I remember that. Oh, y'all, look at this right here. That's the only thing about this yarn is it is a little splitty if I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. because it is tweeded. It's got the two different colors twisted together. And if I'm not paying attention, I'll hook the edge of the yarn or hook the tip of the hook on it right here, this part.
Yeah.
So I pulled it up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to yarn over. Then I'm going to grab that little sucker like that. And then I'm going to work it into that double crochet. And then guess what? Ta-da, now it's hidden. Now you can't see it. Did you see what I did, or did I pull y'all out of screen?
I saw it.
But now it's so now it's going to be worked into that stitch. So it won't hook on nothing, and I won't be tempted to cut it or pull it or twist it, or it's hidden. It'll be gone. It's like it never happened.
Or it'll be in one of those things that keeps on staring at you every time you pass by it.
Exactly.
Hola, Maritza.
Hola, Maritza. Welcome in. Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell y'all. If y'all would like Nightbot, Mr. Nightbot, to drop your channel link, you may type BeeKind, BeeKind, all one word, in the chat. Please only drop your channel link one time, and Mr. Nightbot will drop that link. So if all of your neighbors would like to go check you out, they can go see what kind of content you have. And y'all, I almost forgot, for those that are still here hanging around, Miss Nancy would like to do a giveaway. So we're going to pull up the StreamYard giveaway tool here in just a moment and do a little giveaway.
Let me zoom out so I can show what I'm giving away. I was gifted this yarn. I'm not a kind of person that if I have a yarn that I'm not going to be using, I do not keep it, because I don't need more clutter than I already have.
I would like to say that I'm not that person either, and I used to not be, but now I am totally that person. I've got crap ton of yarn, but that's what the stitch along is for, and I've been using it.
Well, I'm not a thin kind of yarn person, and I tried this one and I don't like it.
Now, if I have one that I just really don't care for, it probably I could re-gift it.
Well, most of the yarns that I don't use, I bag it up and give it to my mom.
Oh,
because she does a lot of plastic canvas. So she gets most of my yarn if I'm not using it. So this is what I'm giving away.
And it's pretty, y'all.
Where's the label? There it is.
Pretty. Oh, so pretty. Twister.
And it's this color.
Oh, I love it.
I used a little bit just to make a chain, but it's mostly there.
And Karen says to Nancy, she sent you some happy mail and it should be there on Tuesday.
Awesome. This is for you, USA only. Sorry. I know we say that all the time, but
everybody's excited.
Do they have a color on this? I think it's just the number 40.
I was gonna say, I think they're all numbers. Let me go over here, y'all. Give me just a sec. Let me open up the StreamYard giveaway tool.
Those are the colors. It goes from like a purplish color to a teal color. It doesn't look. Hold on, let me switch my camera because the front facing camera gives a better color.
And Dawn says to Karen, "That is very nice of you." Yes, I can't wait to see what you sent her. Cool.
There we go.
Hi, Delia. She just wanted to pop in and say hi before I go to bed. Big hugs from New York.
Hello, Delia. So that looks better, more of the color that it is.
Oh, I like that. Okay, I am not going to enter because, I'm the hostess with the mostest tonight. But Miss Dawn, you are welcome to enter.
There's the how thick that is.
And what does the weight say on the ball band? Is it a 1 or a 2?
2.
Babies, stay.
Yes, yes. Give me the babies.
Stay.
Okay, so this is Hobby Twister. It is a 2-weight. Hey, Cheryl,
close the door.
welcome in.
Just close the door.
And Miss Nancy is gifting
Thank
it.
you.
She's getting ready to do a giveaway. So if you are in the United States, so let me share screen. And Nancy, what word would you like everyone to type in the chat? Do not type it yet because I have to put it in the giveaway tool thingy.
Do you want me to do a start?
Yeah, wait till Dawn enters start. So Nancy, what text would you like everybody to put?
Twister. Just like that.
All right.
TWISTER. TWISTER.
It's okay, you guys come here.
All right. So everyone, if you are in the United States, this is what you are entering to win one cake of Twister yarn, and that's what it is. USA only.
Come here, get under there. Say hello. That doesn't work. That didn't work.
Being gifted by the sweet and generous Miss Nancy. Treasures by Nancy.
Come here. Babies. Come here, babies.
Hi, puppies. I hear Dawn talking to you. I don't see you, but I know you're there.
Come on, baby. Come on. It's okay, princess. Jerry went to go to the store real quick, you guys. And so I have a Belle and a princess.
Aww.
They're like, but wait, you closed the door on us? What is going on here? Okay. Go say hi. Go say hi.
Aww. Is that princess or?
This is Bella.
Hi, Bella.
The chocolate honey.
Oh, so cute.
You're
Is this your little Yorkie?
This one is chocolate Havanese. I got the Yorkie over here. She's crying. You want to go lay down, babies? Yeah, you'll go lay down. I just asked him to close the door because I'm afraid Princess will try to go down the stairs and she's too small. You're small one, honey. You're too small.
Okay, y'all. Says we've only got 12 entries. Bridget says, beautiful fur baby.
Oh, I see you. Oh, I see you. Oh, oopsie. Hello.
We'll give it another minute or so in case anybody else wants to drop the word. Again, this is for US only, and you are entering to win a Hobby Twister cake. Oh, look at you. You're a little peanut. Look at you. Aw,
this is the Yorkie princess. How Princess Yorkie? You
know, she could totally be like a little mini Ewok.
Yes, she can. Yeah, we do call her that.
Totally get her a little costume, or make her a little costume.
Yeah, she matches, huh?
Aw, and Erica says, I have a Silky. Your fur babies are so cute.
Thank you. They are. They make me so happy. They're the sweetest little babies ever. Yes, you are. Okay, I'm going to put you down. No, I'm not. I'm going to hold you. Okay, so all the puppy snuggles. Hi, Christy's hooked. Great to see you, hon.
Hi, Christy.
I'm almost to the end of my row. So once I finish to the end of my row, I will put in my little stitch marker. Then we'll go draw.
The anticipation is there.
It says we have 15 entries. Alrighty. And we're going to draw in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Jeannie, a.k.a. Proverbs 31 Yarn. Good luck, everybody. Yay!
Erica, congratulations.
Congratulations.
So,
Yes.
Erica, please email Nancy at littletreasuresbynancy.com. Let me put that in the chat there. Nancy at Little Treasures by Nancy. And I usually spell it out this way. I mean, you don't have to do the caps and stuff. I just do it that way because it makes it easier for my brain to read what I'm typing. So email Nancy and let her know you won because she will need your address so she can mail it out to you. Hey, Miss Jeannie and Miss Jen.
Yes.
And we will do stop screen share. So thank you very much, Miss Nancy, for doing that.
Thank you.
Nice of you.
I thought since we're doing a crochet, why not do some yarn? Because if I did it tomorrow, tumbling tower blocks and yarn, I don't really mix.
Let's see. Christy said I've been better, but I am okay. And then she's asking, did I get all those scary storms yesterday? And yes, ma'am, we did. Part of the county was hit. But luckily at my house, it was just rain and hail. Those that are members, okay, so after the main stuff went through earlier in the day, because it went through during daylight hours. Hold on, y'all. I'm like talking with my hands, and y'all can't see me. Hold up.
I know, babies. I know. Come lay down. Come lay down.
I'm sitting here talking with my hands. Y'all can't see me. Yes, so it did. It came through. But so the first wave came through during the daytime, and it came through right as most people were getting off work. But like they kept changing the time because I know a lot of people had commented on posts saying, why were you out driving? Why were you doing this? Why were you doing that? Well, they had a tornado warning. That warning got lifted, and then they immediately put one right back on again. So, but
okay, Sissy.
The one tornado hit about 29, 30 miles from my house, which is, in the whole scheme of things, that's not very far. But luckily, we had no damage at my house, my parents, my sister, my kids. We didn't have any damage, so we were very fortunate. Miss Jeannie says, what are you ladies working on? We are working on the iris stitch. The iris stitch is the stitch for this month. Ooh, Christy said it came through here and I was home alone and totally beyond scared. It got really, I saw where it went above my house and then over Christy's way. And yeah, it was pretty. And Nancy, Miss Erica has emailed you. Let her know if you did not get it.
I got it.
Yay! Congratulations.
Congratulations, Nancy.
And let's see here. Yeah, so last night we kept getting that's part of the reason that I'm getting ready to end the live a little early because I'm very tired because every time I'd fall asleep last night, we would get a new storm warning. And so I would wake up to read it to see what it was. So Regina said they had an F2 go through their night before last. What I saw before the live tonight was that the one that hit about 30 miles away, right now they're saying it's a F3. And it was on the ground for, I believe they said 2 miles worth of damage. Erica said they had a EF1 come half a mile from the house Monday night. See, Monday we had hail. I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday. Monday while I was at work, we had a hailstorm. No tornadoes that I'm aware of. But yeah, it was like pulled at the end of all of the downspouts at work, so it looked like it had snowed. It looked like we had piles of snow at the end of every downspout. It was crazy. I did get pictures and videos of that, but so like last night at midnight, I was listening to Dawn, and I'm like, I've got to go to sleep. So I turned everything off, and I'm laying there, and it was so loud, and I could hear the wind, and I was like, and it was thundering and lightning. So I grabbed my phone because the lightning was like lighting up my bedroom. And so I was just going to record it just to see how loud it was like through the phone. And about that time it stopped. like, and then the wind got really loud, and then it just thundered and lightning like one more time, and then it started hailing, and I could hear it hitting the roof, and I thought, well, I'll keep recording. And then it sounded like somebody was dropping baseballs on top of my house. It was like, doom, doom, doom. It was so loud. I was like, what? Yeah. And then silence. And I don't know if y'all have ever been through like a storm. When it gets quiet like that, it's like an eerie quiet. Like you go from hearing all the wind and all the noise of the thunderstorms and then total silence. It's really kind of a creepy. It was creepy. So yeah, but and Zach said he checked on me. He did, y'all. He messaged me and checked on me. He checked on me like right before when Zach messaged, like they had just come in and said, hey, because we have another facility 1 county over, and they said that a tornado had touched down over there, and he said go home before it gets here because he didn't want us all out driving in it. And so yeah, it was. Regina said it's rock and roll in northern Louisiana right now. Oh wow, really? I know that what blew over here last night made its way all the way over to South Carolina, because I know that it made it all the way to Miss Cynthia at Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and it went through her area. As far as I know, she said that they did not have any damage, but they were without power. And part of the power in our county was still off when I went on my live, and they were hoping to have it back on tonight. So. And Regina said, yep, Mama La Michaela is getting it tonight. This time of year is so bad for storms. You know, it used to be, you know, they say April showers bring May flowers, but
May, they got it backwards.
Rough. Yeah, yeah. Erica said, yeah, I grew up in Tornado Alley. The silence is unsettling. It is very. It's like, and Chrissy said, yeah, that hail was huge. Yeah. And I mean, I started to get up and go look, but I knew that would just like upset the dogs, and just I didn't want to wake up all the fur balls because anyway. But I wanted to go see how big it was. But I saw several people that posted pictures, and like some of it was like this big, like they had it in their hand, and it was like the size of their palm, which is huge, huge. I think they said it was like 2.5 inches.
That's like a golf ball.
Mm-hmm. And it was loud. But anyway, so if you are a member on my channel, I did put a little video up. Y'all can go watch that. I may make it like for everybody, but for right now, it's just because it's not yarn related. It's just, you know,
just interesting stuff.
Just a little insight to my life. Let me go over here. Let me do something I haven't done in a while. Let me close this screen here. Go find my live, my videos. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Close you. This one is the one I want.
Thank you, Chris.
Come here. This one. This one. Alrighty, and ta-da! So I have gifted 5 memberships. So Darcia, Jen Reeves, Zach, Queen's Crafts by Bridget, and Miss Flower Tammy. Y'all can go all check out my member videos and play with the emojis. And Regina saying, yep, the cold and warm moist air. Regina said lemon and lime size hail. It was big. It sounded big. And the pictures I saw of people that did, and what they posted was what had come through earlier in the day. I don't know if anybody got any of what went through during the night, but yeah. Y'all are so very welcome. Good night, Mishi. Hugs, hugs, hugs.
Good night,
Mishi.
You go over here, wrong button. Let me play this. This is for everybody. If y'all are new to my channel or new as a member, this is for y'all. like that little song. Mishi says, hugs to all. Good night. Stay safe. Good night, Miss Mishi. And y'all are so welcome. I don't have a whole lot over on my channel for member videos, but I do have a few things that are just member videos. I usually try to post at least one thing a month or some sort of member only post in the comment community post. That's the word. Yeah. Sometimes I'll take the member videos and take them public, but sometimes they just are for members. All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all have enjoyed being here with us tonight and learning how to do the iris stitch. And if yeah, my brain just oh yeah, so Saturday night, my channel right here, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be live again. I do not know what I will be crafting yet. It's a mystery even to me. I will go ahead and get that scheduled. If I don't forget, I'll go ahead and schedule it after this one. We shall see if I remember. If not, I'll get it scheduled in the morning. That way y'all can just go click on it, and YouTube will remind you. They'll send you a notification when I'm getting ready to go live. Miss Nancy, Little Treasures by Nancy, will be live tomorrow night, and also has a members live. Her live tomorrow night is 7
Eastern.
7 p.m. No.
7 Central.
7 Central, 8 Eastern. Yes, that. And she has,
for any of my Pacific friends, it's 5 p.m.
There you go. I have to think. You know, when it starts getting late, I have to start doing math and thinking.
We have one from almost every time zone.
Exactly. Darcia said, I have enjoyed myself. Oh, thank you. And Susan said, I'm glad you and your family are all right and hope everyone is okay. Yes, and everybody that I know personally is okay, and nobody that I know of had damage. I did have a friend that had several trees down, but as far as damage to their home, they did not have any. They did have a lot of trees down. They live in the Cuba Landing area, for those that are familiar with Tennessee. But as far as damage, they did not have none. Unfortunately, there was at least one fatality, and there was one child that was helping with cleanup that I do know is in critical condition. That was prior to my live tonight. They were praying for a miracle for him. I don't remember the school district. I want to say Rutherford, but it may not be. But it's the son of one of the director of schools. So yeah, they were praying for a miracle for him. He is in very bad shape. So y'all keep him in your thoughts, prayers, well wishes. And like I said, I do know there was one fatality in the neighboring county. I've heard that there were multiple fatalities, but that's the only confirmed one that I have heard. So, but yes. So prayers for anybody and everybody that has been affected by these terrible storms that have been rolling across the South, not just in Tennessee, but they've gone all the way over to South Carolina, as they were saying, down in Louisiana, up in Kentucky, all around. Granny D said, good night, sweetie. Hannah Banana's coming tomorrow, so not sure if she'll go live, but if I'm not, I'll put a notice on my community tab. Well, you just have a great time with your Hannah Banana. Regina said, I'm always glad for Thursday night. Aw, thanks. Hey, Michael says, hiya, ladies, and hiya all. Welcome in. I was watching you a little bit earlier today for the triple threat. Yep, we're getting ready to head out because I am sleepy tonight. But thank y'all so much for coming and hanging with us. Oh, and Miss Dawn will be live on Monday.
The third row.
Yay!
So 3 rows on this live.
So once I get done right here, as soon as this is over, I will go to the description box and add a link for Miss Dawn and Miss Nancy. So if y'all are catching this on the replay and you want to go check out their channels, they will be linked in the description box. They are not there now because I didn't know who was going to pop up on panel, but they will be as soon as I end this live because they will remind me to do it. Remind me to do it.
Okay, Nancy, remind us.
Yeah, so I will go put it in there, so that will be in there. And so y'all, after this live ends, if y'all would please go back to the video and put a comment and let me know what project you might like to see done with the iris stitch next week or the following week. Just give me some ideas of something else that we might do. And Miss Susan said, Happy Mother's Day. If I don't catch you. Oh, that's right. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers on Sunday.
Yep.
All right. I think I got it all, y'all. I think. Maybe. Let me go back over here where my little clicky do's at. Oh, you know what? We're going to do this because we haven't done this tonight anyway. Probably do it every week, but we haven't done it tonight. This is for everybody that's been in chat, everybody that's watching, everybody that's catching the replay. Y'all all deserve a happy dance from Earl. Woo! Go Earl! Go Earl! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo, woo. Thanks, Earl! Oh, I love it. For those that don't know, I tell y'all this every time. Earl is Nancy's husband, and he is such a good sport. Back when my channel was first monetized, I did not have the thank you videos. I didn't have anything. I had a yay, thank you for the super chat. And so Earl would do a happy dance. He would come over and do a dance. So if for any time somebody would do a super chat or gift anything. So
yeah, he'll be sitting down in the living room and he'll come over for that.
Yep. And they'd be like, hey, Earl. And so, yeah. So it's a lot of fun. And I appreciate that he did that. And so I went and made a little clip. So he's my... Regina says, I need that video for my mental health. I know, right? It just makes me smile because then you can hear Nancy and I laughing. So I left our laughter in there because, it was great.
That's a good, yeah.
Yep.
That's good. Good. So fun.
All right. So, y'all, thanks again so much for coming and hanging out with us. We appreciate y'all being here. So, yeah, we will see y'all on the YT streets. What? We will see y'all around the YT streets. There we go. Thanks so much. Remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.
Bye.